What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K25 current gen for another build guide video, and today I actually have 3 builds for you guys. I'm going to be showing you the 3 best builds that I've been able to build in current gen. As probably a few of you guys know, I've been back on current gen this week, and these are the 3 best builds that I've been able to make. I have a lockdown, a point guard, and a big man that can basically do everything. So I'm going to show you how to build those right here. Let's get into it. First off, I'll start off with the lockdown. You want to go to a shooting guard on this screen, and nothing else really matters. You can basically set up everything however you want. Then onto the body settings right here, you want to set your height to 6'6". Weight is good at 208 pounds, and wingspan can go to 7'3" right there. The body shape, this doesn't matter. You can choose whichever one you like the look of the most. Doesn't change the build, just changes how it looks. Then click continue. Now onto the attributes right here for the close shot. You can put this up to a 65. Driving layup can go up to an 85. Right here, so pretty good inside build, and your driving dunk can go up to a 79, so you will be able to finish at the rim with this build. 17 finishing badges as you can see, and you have a lot of them that you can get up to bronze, silver, a few go up to gold or Hall of Fame as well. And then your standing dunk can just go to a 26, and you can go down to the shooting. For the mid-range, you can put this up to a 70. This is really more of a 3-point shooting build, but just put the mid-range up to a 70, and then put your 3-pointer to an 83, and your free throw to a 72 right there. That will give you 18 shooting badges, and you have a lot of the important ones for a build like this. You have catch and shoot and corner specialist onto gold, so that's very good. And you also get all of your tier 3s either up to bronze or silver, and that's good enough for a build like this. You'll be able to score inside and out, and obviously this build is a lockdown like I said, so the main emphasis is on defense and not offense, but as you can see it does have pretty solid offense. But now onto the playmaking, put your pass accuracy up to a 65. That should be enough. You're not going to be throwing the ball out of bounds or throwing the ball to defenders or whatever. You'll be able to complete passes with a 65. Ball handle can go up to a 74, so it's not really a primary ball handler, it's more of an off-ball build, but you can be a secondary ball handler type of player with this build if you have to be, so it's very good, very versatile in that regard. But now the speed with ball can go up to a 79 right here, and that will give you 15 playmaking badges, and as you can see you have a pretty good variety to choose from. You also have silver quick first step, so that's very, very good. Now on to the defense badges right here. Interior defense can go up to a 70 right here. Perimeter defense can go up to a 90, so like I said, a very, very good lockdown build here. Steal can also go all the way up to a 90 right here, and as you can see you get a ton of good badges. Interceptor on the gold, you get basically every good defense badge you could need on this build. Block can go up to a 79, so it's also a very, very good blocking build. It's just a good all-around lockdown really. But now finally onto the defensive rebound, just put this up to a 76 so that you can get some boards, and that will give you 26 defense badges, so that is very, very, very good. You're going to be guarding people super well with this build, obviously with a 90 perimeter and a 90 steal. That's all very good. Now onto the physicals. Max out your speed at an 89, very good. Acceleration is good at a 74, you don't really need to worry about that. Same thing with strength, you can leave it at a 45. Vertical can go to a 67, and then you should have enough attributes to get your stamina up to a 99 like that. And once you have everything set up like this, you can go ahead and click continue. For the takeovers, you get the slasher, sharpshooter, and lockdown takeovers. I'm just going to take the lockdown takeovers since obviously this is a lockdown build, but you can choose whichever ones you like the most, and you're going to get compared to Alex Caruso, Derek White, and Doug Christie as well. So yeah, this is the first build, the first lockdown build, and now let's get into the point guard build right here. This build's called the 2-way inside out threat, by the way, but let's get into the point guard build here. Alright, so onto the point guard right here. First off, obviously the position, you want to be a point guard. Nothing else really matters. You can set it up however you want. Then the height, you can leave at 6'3". The weight can go up to 210 pounds, and the wingspan can go down to 6'7" right there. Body shape, again, this doesn't matter. Just choose which one you like the look of the most. Go ahead and click continue. Now onto the finishing right here. For the close shot, you can put this up to a 57. Obviously, don't really need too much close shot on a build like this. Driving layup can go up to an 81, so you do have some inside finishing, but this build really is sort of an ISO build with really good shooting and really good playmaking, and decent defense as well, and decent physicals, so that's going to be the main emphasis. But as you can see, you do have solid finishing, you get 10 badges, and you do have good layup, and you can also put your post control just to a 26. Then go down to shooting, put your mid-range up to an 87 right here, and put your 3-pointer up to a 92. Boom, right there. And your free throw can go to a 78, and that will give you 28 shooting badges. And as you can see, you have every tier 1 and 2 badge onto Hall of Fame and every tier 3 badge onto gold, so you can upgrade those however you want, and you're going to be an elite shooter with this build. You're not going to be missing threes or mid ranges. You're going to be a super good shooter on this build. Now onto playmaking. Pass accuracy, it can go to a 71. That will be enough even for a primary ball handler, point guard, who's going to be facilitating the offense. That will be enough. Then your ball handle can go up to an 86. So a pretty good ISO build as well. You can break down defenders. As you can see, you get a lot of badges that will help with that. And your speed of ball can go up to 1 below max, which will be a 90. So a very quick build, very good ball handling, very good shooting. It's going to be a very fun build to play on. Probably the most fun build you can make in NBA 2K25 current gen. But yeah, once you have everything set up like that for playmaking and shooting, go down to the defense and put your perimeter defense up to a 70, which might seem low, but it will be more than good enough for a build like this. And you're going to put your steal all the way up to a 78. And I think steal is just a little bit more important for a build like this. You get interceptor onto silver. You also get a bunch of other good badges onto bronze or silver. But yeah, steal is a little bit more important than perimeter defense in my opinion, especially if you have perimeter defense up to a 70. That will be enough. Get your steal up a little bit more and just work those passing lanes, work the strips, whatever. And now you can go down to the physicals, put your speed up to an 89. You don't need it higher than that since this is a ball dominant build. You're going to need speed with ball much more than you're going to need regular speed. But now acceleration can go to a 77. Strength is good at a 31. Vertical can go to a 60, and you should have enough attributes to max out your stamina at a 99 right there. So as you can see, 10 finishing, 28 shooting, 23 playmaking, 13 defense. Very good all around build. Go ahead and click continue. For the takeovers right here, you get access to the shot creator, sharpshooter, and playmaker takeovers. You can really choose whichever ones you want the most. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Just choose the ones that fit your playstyle the most. I'll just maybe choose these ones, but again, just choose the ones that work the best for you. And you're going to get compared to Nick Van Exel, Darius Garland, and Trae Young as well. So that's going to be it for the point guard build. This build will be called a 3-point shot hunter. So yeah, that's going to be for the point guard build. Let's get on to the big man build now. Alright, so we're back for the final big man build right here. Let's get into it. First off, the position, power forward, nothing else matters. Again, go ahead, click continue. For the height, you can go to 6'10". The weight can go down to 223 pounds, just so that you get a little bit extra speed. Since this build does have slashing, you're going to want that speed so that you can get by the defenders and get to the rim. Wingspan can go up to 7'4", and the body shape, this really doesn't matter too much. You can just choose whichever one you like the look of the most. Doesn't affect the build at all. Now on to the finishing right here. First off, put your close shot up to an 81, so obviously you can score inside. Very good with this build. Driving layup can go up to an 85 right here, and then your driving dunk can go up to an 89, which will give you the big man contact dunk animations, or not the big man contact dunks, the pro contact dunks. And then you upgrade your standing dunk to a 78 right there, and that will be good enough. Post control, you don't need to worry about that. Just leave it like this. You have 21 finishing badges, and you're a great slasher right here, so that's very good. Then you can go down to the shooting, put your mid-range up to a 79 right here, and then your three-pointer can go up to a 74. So not a great shooting build, but it should be more than enough. As you can see, even though the attributes don't look great, you do get 18 shooting badges on this build, so you should be a capable shooter, especially in the catch and shoot from 3 or from mid-range. It really shouldn't matter. Free throw can go up to a 72 right here, and then you can go down to the playmaking. For the playmaking, put your pass accuracy all the way up to an 80, so that you get as many playmaking badges as possible on this build. You also get dimer onto gold and stuff, so you could really be a secondary ball handler with this build, or even a primary ball handler like a Giannis or LeBron or whatever, a big man or a big forward who can handle a ball and play point guard. But now you can put your ball handle up to a 74, which is a few below max, and then your speed with ball can go up to a 69, which is max, and that will give you 18 playmaking badges. And as you can see, you have access to a ton of good ones. Now into the defense, this build is a super good all-around versatile defender. Put your interior up to an 81, perimeter up to a 67, which is pretty good. Again, that's basically what we got on the last build, the guard. And then your steal can go up to a 78, which will give you silver interceptor, so that's very good. Block can go up to an 85, so a very good interior defensive build, honestly. Very good. And then your defensive rebound can go up to an 85 as well, and that will give you rebound chaser onto silver, 22 defense badges. Just a very good all-around defensive build. You should be able to guard basically any position with this build, which is very nice. Now you can go down to the physicals, max out your speed, max out your acceleration, put your strength to a 76, and then put your vertical to a 75, and you should have enough attributes to get your stamina up to a 98, which is max. And once you have everything set up like this is probably my favorite build. And you can look at it, it basically has everything that you could ever want and tons of badges, so this is probably my favorite build out of the three. But go ahead and click continue, and for the takeovers you get the slasher, sharpshooter, playmaker, and rim protector ones. I'll just take the slasher ones, but again, choose whichever ones fit your playstyle the best, and then go ahead and click continue, and you're going to get compared to Evan Mobley, LeBron James, and Kenyon Martin as well. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed at least one out of the three of these builds, and hopefully you find at least one out of the three of these builds good for you. This is called an inside the arc threat, by the way. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, I upload daily 2K25 content, build guides, all that, so make sure you sub so you don't miss any of that. But that's going to be it. All right, peace.